welcome back, everyone. So, to celebrate the new year, 2025, which is the 30th year anniversary of this game, let's do two openings. I'm going to do a part 1 and a part 2. Part 1 is, as you see, we're going through Premier, A New Hope, Hoth, Dagobah, and going to Cloud City. So essentially the entire story through Empire Strikes Back, and we'll finish with a couple beautiful reflections. So that'll be our part 1. Our next video, part 2, to celebrate the 30 years. We'll continue where we left off there. So it's going to be Jabba's Palace, so the beginning of Return of the Jedi. We'll do a special edition, of course. And then going to Endor and Death Star 2, finishing it out. And then, of course, a Reflections 2 and 3 at the very end. So that's going to be our awesome part 1 and part 2 celebration. So first, let's focus on these bad boys. Journeying through the Star Wars universe, 30 years later. Gosh, some of you guys can remember, just like me, when I was a little kid and this game came out, going to the store for the first time and buying a pack. Well, really, my parents bought me a pack. It was a Premier starter pack box. So 60 cards was the first one I ever had. But yeah, sure you all have your fun stories and fun memories of this as well. So let's get into it. Still hard to believe it's been 30 years of this great game. Lay this back. Move this a little closer here. And for those of you who don't know, this game is still quite alive. War Room, I think that might be a rare. Ooh, Sandcrawler, that's really cool. So there are lots of people who still play this game in person and online. There are tournaments every year with prizes. There's a players committee of really just awesome, diehard SWCCG players and fans who voluntarily, they donate their time to keep this game going. And they've come up with new expansion sets and cards as well. So very cool. If you're not familiar with that, definitely check it out. This game has officially been out of print since 2001. But yeah, 30 years since it started, and 24 years since it went out of print. It's still going strong because it's hard to beat. Such a really cool game. All right, so we're going from the beginning of Star Wars A New Hope to A New Hope, the expansion set. All right. Hope this brings back some fun memories for you as well. Oh, Leia's hunting rifle. Oh, sorry, Luke's hunting rifle. All right, come, we gotta focus here. I was gonna say, I don't remember Leia ever going hunting in Star Wars. Ah, come on. I wish this would focus a little bit better. Well, it's not too bad. There we go. That's a little better. All right, Luke's hunting rifle. A card I don't actually remember seeing. Sorry about the mess. Hyperwave scan. Ooh, TIE Assault Squadron. I wish this didn't have to replace 3 other TIEs. I mean, they go to your used pile, so that's cool. But still, that's could be... Oh, yeah, look at that. The Death Star with the TIE fighters. Oh, yeah. All right, we pulled the Death Star. Awesome. That's a great 30-year celebration right there. Oh, man, that's so cool. And in the game, you can really blow away planets with this thing. You need a few other cards to do it, but yeah, really fun. That's our first beautiful big hit. We don't usually get hits out of the non-reflections pack, so that's fun to see. Eject, eject. Oh, grappling hook, escaping from the Death Star. Random aliens, androids. Ooh, Incom T16, that's cool. It's not Luke's, but still cool. One of the holograms. That's nice. Remembering them playing the R2 and Chewie playing the hologram game. And with C-3PO watching. And the lieutenant. Oh, there we go. Lieutenant and an Imperial commander. Okay. And our last card is Come With Me. Use one force to attempt to eliminate a starfighter's permanent pilot. Draw Destiny. If Destiny greater than 2, deploy on starfighter to remove permanent pilot. May now add 1 pilot. Oh, wow. Could you use this on your opponent's starfighter? Doesn't say you can't. So if your opponent plays a starfighter with a permanent pilot, you could play this, remove that pilot, and no, you couldn't really deploy your own pilot on it. But you could remove the, you could either remove their permanent pilot so that their ship can't participate in the battle until the next turn when they can deploy a pilot on it, or you could remove your own permanent pilot and replace it with someone cool like Vader. So I guess, I don't know, not that useful really. All right, so we are going to the Hoth system, fleeing the Empire to the hidden rebel base on Hoth, with my favorite of Hoth, the white border. Unfortunately, there's less cards in the white border packs than there are in the black borders for this, but that's okay. Just that beautiful white frame around the snow-themed cards. I love it. Okay, probe telemetry. I still need General Veers and Commander Luke out of this set. Imperial Supply. I do love this card. Look at that. You can essentially just it's like ramping up in Magic, being able to activate tons of force really quickly and right away. If you got one of these in your starting hand, then that can really help. All right, upside down here, fall back, vehicle mine, another upside down. That's it, the rebels are there. Use interrupt. If you have a probe droid at a site during your control phase, move one of your starships to the related system. Oh, very cool. Wow. Move one of your starships. So that's irregardless of the distance, or I say regardless of how far away that ship is. So it doesn't actually use hyperspeed. Wow, that's cool. That could be useful. Oh, a snow speeder. Awesome. Always cool. And a rebel. And a frozen dinner. Oh no, that's funny. There you go. So yeah, your Wampa can eat your opponent's characters. Very cool. All right, journeying now from Hoth, the defeat at Hoth, Luke flees to Dagobah. You will go to the Dagobah system. There you will learn from Yoda, the Jedi Master who instructed me. Bad Dagobah system. Okay, focus here. All right, a dangerous time. Apology accepted. Out of here, I would love to see Yoda or the Executor or any cool bounty hunter. All right, oh, some creatures. I do like how these creatures often like pop out of the frame. That makes it look really cool. Never tell me the odds. This is one of those very annoying insert cards where you insert it in your opponent's deck, and then when it reaches the top, and it is lost, and up to the 3 lowest destiny numbers of each player's characters are totaled. Player with the lowest total loses force. Okay, so yeah, people make specific decks around this card, which is just really dumb. But, you know, every game has its little tricks, and some people like those little tricks instead of just playing a fun game. All right. Grounded Starfighter. Oh, insert card. What is thy bidding, my master? That's a cool image right there. Deploy on the Emperor or any system. Oh yeah, this is that one. Interesting because Emperor Palpatine wasn't released until, what was the first example? Yeah, Death Star 2, right? So this is several sets in advance of Death Star 2. And they're still thinking ahead to the Emperor as a card. All right, so finally, Luke and R2 leave Dagobah to go rescue their friends on Cloud City. Can they do it? Is there a Han in here to rescue? Captain Han Solo. Let's see. All right, Cloud City Engineer. Double crossing, no good swindler. Oh, that's great. Ability. Gosh, hanging down there at the end. It's so cool. Trooper and a technician. Weapon levitation. That's a good card. I've used that before. Ah, the old Sabak that I don't know how to play. Captive Fury. For some reason, I feel like this might have been a useful card too. Brief Loss of Control. I do not remember this card. Just after the weapons phase of a battle, use 2 force to cause each player to target one of that player's characters involved in the battle. Target characters cannot apply ability towards drawing battle destiny. Oh, interesting. Huh. That would be... Oh, there's a little spot on here. That would be useful if they only have like one character, I guess. Like Luke or something. All right, anyway, so continuing on. So far, we just have our Death Star. But, knowing Reflections, we'll have at least 2 foils out of these 2 packs. Plus, hopefully, something else really cool. All right, backwards cards, as often is the case. And a Hoth whiteboarder again. Artillery remote. Focus here. All right. Another weapon. That's the cool one from the Millennium Falcon. Red 7. All right. I think we got this in a different pack too, didn't we? Ooh, Red 7 and Gold 4. All right. I'm definitely counting those. Cool. Uniques. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. We just spoiled it. That's okay. All right. Gold 4, as we just saw. Let's throw that down here. Move these up a little bit. We have a pilot for Red 9. Very cool. And check that out. Commence primary ignition as our foil. Wow. Oh gosh, look at that. The laser. That is so cool. Wow. Can you imagine that? Look how well that goes with our Death Star. We got that epic duel last time as a foil. And now we've got Commence primary ignition. So cool. I remember being able to blow away planets at least once or twice with these combinations. So much fun. Dodge. I do remember that's a useful card. All right, let's continue to hope for main character. Anything really iconic or special. We've got some sites here. More card games within a card game. Another weapon. Greedo, as he's about to, just before he dies. And a site. Logistical delay. That's useless. Hey, upside down Y-Wing. Okay. Y-Wings are always cool. Oh, General Tag. Okay. I mean, sure, let's count that. Why not? He's a cool main Imperial. Not really a main, but unique, powerful Imperial. And a reactor terminal. All right, well then, we're almost done. We've got 1 Reflections pack. Almost finished with our part 1 video. And at some point soon, we'll do our part 2. Same as before, dark side and backwards. All right, we've got a sight. We're upside down here. or I'm sorry, we've got a system. System location, Imperial Gunner. All right, we really need a Luke Skywalker foil, but any main character foil would be cool. Or just anything really iconic. Sacrifice. Ooh, Skywalker's foil. Oh, that actually looks really cool. I love that image of them swinging across that gap in the Death Star. If Luke and Leia are in a battle together, you may add 2 Battle Destiny or cancel some other cards. Yeah, these cards are great. If you have battles centered around having main characters, you definitely want to have these in your deck. Being able to add 2 Battle Destiny on top of the already high power and often like combo abilities that these mains have with each other. Yeah, really, really powerful. All right, gosh, that looks cool. Probably not worth anything, but you know what? That looks awesome. I think as a celebration of Star Wars and 30 years of this game, this is a great hit. This is just kind of an iconic, beautiful image and moment from the movies. Wow, very cool. All right, can we hit one more cool card before we call it a day? Human Shield, Cloud City Engineer. Jabba's doing something. Ah, the Audience Chamber. That's always a good one. I love that. Once per game, you may deploy one alien here from reserve deck. That's crazy. You could, for example, you could just throw down like a Boba Fett or any other cool alien. Ah, poor old Porkins. Oh, this guy's a good pilot. Adds 3 to the power of any starship. Kessel. Another upside down cannon from the Falcon. Looks like we're almost done here. Collapsing Corridor. And an AT-AT driver. Looks like that is our last card. All right, well, we didn't do too bad. Not that great either, but we got, looks like 3 light side, 3 dark side, a couple, I don't know, not expensive, but really cool, epic looking foils here, and also ones I don't already have. So I always appreciate getting something new for my collection. And yeah, of course, the Death Star, really cool to get this as well. And anyways, thanks for watching, and we will be back for the part 2 with those other packs in a little while.